News of the weird.
So a video is going viral of, sadly, a deaf passenger being removed from a Frontier Airlines flight because she, couldn't hear the flight attendant. Apparently the flight attendant thought she wasn't listening to the commands, and in a way, I can kind of understand that because many people just keep their heads down and kind of ignore them. Some of them just refuse to accept the commands at all. But here's some of the video that was posted on TikTok.
It's on her ticket. She's literally deaf.
A deaf person couldn't get the flight attendant. She has to leave. I know.
This is straight discrimination. Nothing wrong whatsoever. Oh, no. She has it on her ticket that she's deaf.
Now I'm going to go up the aisle and they all think I'm going to do something bad, and it's so embarrassing. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm willing to go. I'm not resisting anything. And I'm crying because I'm just embarrassed.
The woman was clearly emotional, and text overlay in that TikTok video claims that the Frontier flight crew removed her from the flight because she couldn't hear the instructions from the flight attendant, despite that accommodation being listed on her ticket. We may not have heard the end of this one. Here's a story one would think would have originated in our favorite weirdo news state, Florida, but it didn't. South Carolina police arrested 33-year-old wingnut Patrick Alexander for misdemeanor trespassing last Saturday, and he spent that night in jail, okay? The next day, this is a Sunday, he's brought before the judge who had set his bail at a hurdle-clearing $250. Except this moron pulls out a whole wad of cash, and he handed the judge 4 C-notes. Okay, told the judge to keep the change. I guess we're tipping judges now, right? But there was just one problem. He handed him counterfeit money. And the judge immediately noticed the cash was funny money when he flipped the bill over and on the backside noticed Chinese writing. So instead of being freed, Mr. Alexander was assessed 2 new charges, felony forgery and contempt of court, which is a misdemeanor, and his bond went from $250 to $6,000. He'll be behind bars for a while. And finally this morning, and Risa tells me I need to look into this, a team of scientists at the University of Maryland is gathering first-of-its-kind data through a device that you put in the back of your underpants. Are you following along? Smart underwear can track whenever a person farts. And while this may sound silly, the information could significantly benefit our health, according to the lead scientist behind the effort.
Gentlemen, that was a fart.
There's not going to be a lot of work done in the office for many people. Starting here early this afternoon, March Madness kicks off. We're not supposed to say that technically, so Arch Gladness, something that rhymes with it, kicking off here this afternoon, and the Buckeyes are the first team to play as they play at 12:15 on Channel 10, taking off against 9th-seeded TCU. The 8-9 matchups are always volatile, and I got to tell you, a lot of times the 9 seeds pull the upset. Let's hope that doesn't happen today. But Buckeyes come into the regional matchup in Greenville, South Carolina, 21-12. Had a great finish to the year, winning a game in the Big Ten. TCU's 22-11. I think it's going to be a really good game down to the wire. I like that. But there's a lot of other Big Ten action today. Not that you care about a whole lot more besides the Bucs game. But my Cornhuskers are next as they take on Troy, Alabama at 12:40 on True TV. And then there's 3 more Big Ten teams in action. At 1:50, we've got Wisconsin and High Point. Michigan State plays North Dakota State this afternoon at 4:05. Michigan and Howard. And then Illinois and Penn tonight. But it's exciting, and be prepared for a lot of people's head in the clouds today at work, I'll tell you that.